Section 1. The moment you want to stop. This is the moment you want to stop. Yes, this exact moment. You feel tired. Your energy feels gone. Your mind whispers, maybe I cannot do this. Maybe it is too hard. You look at your task, your learning, your goal, and it seems impossible. You feel small. You feel weak. You feel like giving up. But listen carefully. This is also the moment that matters most. This is the moment that decides your future. This is the moment that separates those who quit from those who succeed. When you feel like stopping, the choice you make now can change your life. You can stop, or you can continue. One decision, one step. That is all it takes. Many people stop right here. They give up when the finish line is near. They quit just before success arrives. They walk away, and they never know what could have been. They feel relief at first because stopping feels easy. It feels safe. They think, I will try later. But later comes and goes, and the chance is lost. The pain of regret arrives quietly, slowly. It whispers, what if you tried just one more time? You are stronger than you think. You have the power inside you to push through this moment. Even when your body is tired, your mind can choose courage. Even when your heart feels weak, your spirit can say, I will continue. This is the difference between those who fail and those who rise. It is not magic. It is not luck. It is the choice to keep going, even when everything tells you to stop. Think about your goal. Think about the future you want. Picture yourself achieving it. Picture yourself speaking English confidently. Picture yourself understanding conversations without fear. Picture yourself reading a book without stopping. Can you see it? Can you feel it? That future is waiting for you. It is real. But you will not reach it by quitting. You will reach it by taking one more step today. Contrast this moment. Tired versus strong. Weak versus courageous. Quit versus continue. Right now, you feel tired. You feel small. You feel like stopping. But imagine the strength you will feel if you continue. Imagine the pride you will feel when you push through. Imagine looking back and saying, I did not give up. I kept going. That feeling will be worth every drop of sweat, every struggle, every moment of doubt. Many great people have been here before. Writers, learners, runners, and speakers all reached moments like this. They wanted to quit. They felt tired. They doubted themselves. But they continued. They pushed forward when it was hardest. And that is why they succeeded. Not because they were perfect, but because they did not stop. They chose to continue when the moment was difficult. And you can do the same. Learning English is exactly the same. You may feel your progress is slow. You may feel that speaking one sentence correctly is impossible. You may feel embarrassed when you make mistakes. But every word, every sentence, every small step counts. Even slow progress is still progress. Even small wins are still victories. You are growing, even if you cannot see it yet. Now, repeat after me. Don't stop now. Say it with courage. Say it with strength. Let these words remind you of your power. Let them remind you that quitting is never your only choice. Let them remind you that the future you want is waiting, and it needs you to continue today. Imagine a runner. He has been running for hours. His legs ache, his lungs burn. He is ready to stop. But he sees the finish line, just a few steps ahead. In that moment, he chooses to push forward. He chooses courage. He chooses to finish. You are that runner. Your goal is your finish line. Your effort today is your final step. Do not stop. Not now. Think about the people who will follow your journey. Think about the learners who will see your example. When you choose to continue, you inspire others. When you give up, they may think quitting is the only choice. Your courage can create a ripple effect. Your decision to keep moving forward can change not only your life but also the lives of others. Take a deep breath. Feel your strength. Feel your potential. You are capable. You are ready. You have overcome challenges before, and you will overcome this one. You may feel tired, you may feel frustrated, you may feel unsure, but the moment you choose to continue, you choose power. You choose growth. You choose success. Remember, success is not for those who quit at the first sign of struggle. Success is for those who continue when it is hard. Success is for those who take one more step, speak one more sentence, learn one more word, and push through doubt. This is your moment. This is your chance. Do not let it slip away. Look ahead. See the future you want. Feel the pride, joy, and confidence it will bring. Imagine saying, "I did not stop. I kept going. I achieved my goal." That feeling is waiting for you. You only need to take one step today. One decision, one choice. Continue. Move forward. Do not stop. Your future needs you. Your dreams need you. Your success needs you. This is the moment that matters. This is the moment that will define your journey. So rise up, breathe, and say again, don't stop now. Keep moving, one step at a time, one word at a time, one action at a time. The moment to give up has passed. The moment to continue is here. Section 2. The pain of giving up. Giving up feels easy. Yes, it feels safe at first. You stop, and for a moment the pressure disappears. The frustration disappears. The worry disappears. Stopping seems like relief. You think, I can rest, I can take a break, I will try again later. But later never comes the way you imagine. Later often disappears and the chance you had today is gone forever. Regret is heavier than any temporary comfort. Regret does not go away. Regret whispers quietly, slowly, into your mind. What if you tried one more time? You may not notice it at first. You may feel fine for a few hours, even a day. But soon, the memory of the chance you gave up grows stronger. It hurts. It stays. You feel it every time you think about your goal, your dream, or your progress. Contrast this with those who continue. Those who push forward even when it feels impossible. Those who take one more step, speak one more sentence, learn one more word, or watch one more lesson. They feel tired too. They feel frustrated too. But their hearts are stronger because they choose action over comfort. They choose courage over fear. They choose to continue even when it is hard. Think about your dream. Think about your English learning goal. If you stop now, what happens? You stay the same. You may feel safe for a moment, but tomorrow you will have the same struggles, the same obstacles, the same fears. You will wish you had tried. You will look back and see the opportunity you let slip away. This is the pain of giving up. This is the loss that no one can return. Now imagine continuing, even a little, even just for 10 minutes, even learning one new word. That small effort today creates a difference. One small action leads to another. One lesson leads to another. One sentence leads to confidence. Slowly, step by step, you build your skill. You build your courage. You build your path to success. The difference between giving up and continuing is not small. It is everything. Many learners have felt this pain before. They stopped, thinking the challenge was too hard. They left their books, ignored their videos, skipped their practice. And soon, they felt the empty space of regret. They asked themselves, Why did I stop? Why did I not continue just one more day? Their success was just a step away, but they could not see it. They did not reach their goal because they stopped. You can avoid this pain. You can avoid regret. You can choose action. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to know everything. You do not need to feel ready. You only need to continue. One step, one word, one sentence, one small action. That is enough. That is all it takes to move past fear, past frustration, past the desire to quit. Here's a secret. The moment you want to give up is often the moment that matters most. Your body is tired. Your mind is tired. Your heart is tired. But success is waiting. Growth is waiting. Confidence is waiting. They are all just beyond this moment. One decision to continue can bring you closer than you ever imagined. Think about the contrast again. Giving up feels easy. Continuing feels hard. Giving up feels safe. Continuing feels challenging. But giving up brings pain and regret. Continuing brings pride, growth, and real progress. Which one will you choose? Which one will define your journey? Let's practice together. Repeat slowly. I can keep going. Feel the strength in these words. Let them remind you that quitting is not your only option. Let them remind you that action, even small action, is more powerful than fear. Let them remind you that your future needs your effort today. Imagine a person learning English. They feel frustrated with grammar. They forget words. They stumble over sentences. At first, they want to stop. It is too difficult. But then they decide, one more sentence, one more practice, one more video. They continue. And slowly, their confidence grows. Slowly, their knowledge grows. Slowly, they see real results. The pain of giving up is replaced with the joy of progress. Every learner faces this moment. Every person who reaches a goal faces it. The choice is yours. Stop, and you risk regret. Continue, and you risk effort, but you gain progress, confidence, and success. Pain versus pride. Fear versus courage. Loss versus growth. Every day you choose, which one will you pick? Your dreams are waiting. Your goals are waiting. Your English skills are waiting. They cannot grow without you. The longer you stop, the longer the progress is delayed. The longer you pause, the more regret grows. Every day is an opportunity to move forward, even if just a little. Every day is a chance to avoid the pain of giving up. Take a breath. Feel the choice in front of you. You can stop and feel temporary relief. Or you can continue and feel the reward of progress. You can keep trying, even if tired. You can keep learning, even if slow. You can keep growing, even if small steps feel invisible. Repeat again with power. I can keep going. Say it aloud. Let it remind you of your strength. Let it remind you that quitting is not the solution. Let it guide your action. Take one step, one word, one sentence, and continue. The pain of giving up does not have to be yours. The opportunity to continue is yours. Remember clearly, giving up feels easy, but regret stays. Continuing feels hard, but growth lasts. Continue today. Take one step now. Say one sentence now. Watch one lesson now. Your future will thank you. You can keep going. You must keep going. Your dream is closer than you think. Section 3. Why great people wanted to quit. Let me tell you a secret. This is something very few people know. All great people, writers, athletes, scientists, learners, and even leaders, have felt like quitting. Yes, every single one of them. They all reached moments when the journey felt too hard. They all reached moments when they thought, maybe this is not for me. Many people imagine that greatness comes easily. They imagine success arrives quickly. They think the road to achievement is smooth and simple. But the truth is the opposite. The truth is hidden. The truth is that every great person faced struggle. Every great person faced frustration. Every great person faced the feeling of giving up. And yet they continued. Contrast this: slow progress versus fast progress. From the outside, it may look like someone succeeded overnight. A famous writer's book becomes a bestseller. A singer's song reaches millions. A learner speaks English fluently. But behind the scenes, they worked for years. They failed many times. They struggled slowly. They practiced day after day, even when it felt like nothing was changing. Slow progress is still progress. Every small step mattered. Every small step brought them closer to their goal. Think about it. A runner may train for years. Some days they run fast. Some days they run slow. Some days they feel tired. Some days they feel weak. But they never quit. They know that every run counts. Every step matters. And after time, their speed increases. Their strength grows. Their confidence soars. This is the hidden truth. Success is built slowly, step by step, even when it seems invisible. Now imagine learning English. Some days you may feel that you are slow. You may forget words. You may make mistakes. You may feel embarrassed. You may feel like giving up. This is normal. Even great learners feel this way. The difference is not talent. The difference is perseverance. The difference is the decision to keep going even when progress seems slow. Let me give you a real example. A famous writer once wrote dozens of books, but many of them were rejected. She felt like quitting. She felt tired. She thought, maybe writing is not for me. But she continued. She wrote one more story. She submitted one more book. And eventually, her work became world famous. The secret was not luck. The secret was that she did not stop. She tried again and again. Athletes are the same. A swimmer trains for years, repeating the same movements hundreds of times. Every stroke feels exhausting. Every day feels long. Some days they want to stop, but they keep moving. They know the secret. The moment you feel like quitting is the moment you grow the most. The effort now matters more than the ease later. Think about yourself as a learner. You may feel slow. You may feel that others are faster. You may feel frustrated. But your progress is real. Your efforts are real. Every word you learn, every sentence you practice, every mistake you correct is building your skill. The small steps you take today will become your success tomorrow. Repeat after me. One more try. Say it slowly. Say it with courage. Let these words remind you that quitting is not the only choice. Let them remind you that perseverance is more powerful than doubt. Let them remind you that even when progress feels slow, your future is being built. Many great people faced rejection, failure, and doubt. They were told, "This is too hard." They were told, "You will never succeed." They experienced disappointment, sometimes many times. But they never gave up. They knew the untold truth. Slow progress adds up. Small efforts lead to breakthroughs. Quiet persistence creates success that lasts. Contrast again, slow versus fast. You may feel that your English learning is slow. You may feel that your sentences are not perfect. You may feel like you are falling behind. But slow progress is still progress. Fast success without effort is rare. The real growth happens in quiet moments, in repeated practice, in choosing one more try when everything says stop. Every great person has a moment like this. A moment when the path is hard. A moment when progress seems invisible. A moment when quitting seems easier than continuing. The choice they make in that moment defines their future. Will they stop? Or will they take one more step? Will they try one more time? That step, that try, is what separates those who succeed from those who fail. You are like those great people. You are learning. You are practicing. You are growing. And yes, sometimes it is hard. Yes, sometimes it is slow. Yes, sometimes you feel like quitting. But you have the power inside you to continue. One more try, one more sentence, one more word, one more lesson. That is all it takes to move forward, to grow, to achieve. Look at your journey so far. Think of the small wins. Think of the words you learned. Think of the sentences you spoke. Each one is a victory. Each one proves that you can continue. Each one shows that slow progress is real progress. You are building your success step by step, even if it feels invisible today. Remember this hidden truth. All great people wanted to quit, but they didn't. They tried again. They tried one more time. They tried the next day. They tried when it was hard. They chose courage over comfort. They chose growth over fear. They chose action over doubt. And that is why they succeeded. And that is why you can succeed too. Repeat again with strength. One more try. Say it aloud. Feel the courage in your voice. Let it remind you that perseverance is your secret power. Let it remind you that slow progress is still real progress. Let it guide your steps. Let it guide your learning. Your success is waiting, just beyond this moment. Section 4. The story of the person who tried 100 times. He said, I will try 100 times. Not 10, not 20, 100 times. This was his promise to himself. He knew it would be hard. He knew he would fail many times. He knew he would feel embarrassed, frustrated, and tired. But he also knew one thing. Quitting was not an option. Many people laughed at him at first. They said, why bother? You will never succeed. 100 times is too much. But he ignored them. He had made a decision. He had made a commitment. He knew that trying once might not be enough. Trying 10 times might not be enough. But 100 times, 100 chances to grow, learn, and succeed was his path forward. At first, it was very difficult. He forgot vocabulary. He stumbled over sentences. He felt shy speaking English in front of others. Sometimes he wanted to stop. Sometimes he thought, maybe I'm not good at this. Maybe I am too slow. Those moments hurt. They were painful. But he remembered his promise. 100 times. And so, he tried again. Contrast this moment. Fail versus success. Each failure felt heavy. Each mistake felt like a step backward. But every time he tried again, he took one small step forward. Every effort mattered. Every small action built confidence. Every mistake became a lesson. Slowly, he realized something important. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Each failure brings knowledge, strength, and courage. He continued practicing every day, one sentence at a time, one word at a time, one lesson at a time. Sometimes it took hours, sometimes it felt invisible, but he kept going. And each day he grew a little more. Each day he became more confident. Each day he came closer to his goal. He was transforming pain into power. He was turning frustration into skill. Repeat after me. I will try again. Say it slowly. Say it with courage. Let these words remind you that every failure is not the end. Every mistake is not a reason to quit. Every challenge is a chance to grow stronger. Each time you try, you move closer to your success. After many attempts, something amazing happened. He started to remember words he had forgotten. He began to speak sentences more smoothly. He felt confident talking with others. He saw improvement in his listening. The progress that had seemed impossible slowly appeared. The learner who had felt shy, embarrassed, and small was now growing stronger and braver. Contrast again, fail versus success. Failure is painful. It can hurt. It can make you doubt yourself. Success feels rewarding. It brings pride, confidence, and joy. The difference between failure and success is not luck. It is not talent. It is persistence. It is the courage to try one more time. It is the determination to continue even when everything seems difficult. Think about your own journey learning English. Maybe you feel frustrated. Maybe you feel slow. Maybe you forget words, make mistakes, or feel shy. That is normal. That is natural. But just like him, you can decide, I will try again. One more sentence, one more word, one more video, one more lesson. Step by step, try by try, you will grow. Many people quit before they reach real progress. They stop after a few failures. They stop when improvement seems slow. But those who succeed, those who truly grow, they do not stop. They try again and again. They embrace mistakes. They learn from failure. They keep moving forward, one step at a time. 100 tries, 1,000 tries, one moment at a time. That is how mastery is achieved. Now, imagine yourself making the same promise. I will try 100 times. Not literally, but in spirit. You will not give up after one failure. You will not quit after 10 mistakes. You will keep moving. You will keep learning. You will keep growing. You are your own learner. You are your own champion. You can transform pain into power, fear into confidence, and struggle into skill. The moment you decide to try again is the moment your journey changes. You are no longer defined by your failures. You are defined by your courage, persistence, and action. You are choosing to continue when it is hard. You are choosing to grow when others stop. You are choosing to become the person you want to be. Think about the small steps you can take today. Speak one sentence. Learn one new word. Repeat a phrase. Watch a video. Every action counts. Every try matters. One day, you will look back and see the progress you never imagined. You will feel proud. You will feel confident. You will see that all the effort was worth it. Remember clearly, pain is temporary, but giving up creates regret. Confidence grows with action. Skill grows with persistence. Your journey is not defined by mistakes, but by your decision to try again. Say it again with strength. I will try again. Let this be your mantra, your reminder, your power. Each attempt is a step toward your success. You can be like the learner who tried 100 times. You can rise. You can succeed. You can grow. You can transform doubt into confidence, failure into skill, and struggle into strength. One step at a time. One try at a time. One day at a time. Your journey is waiting, and the moment to try again is now. Section 5. Hidden Truth. Success is close when you feel tired. Success is usually very close. Yes, even when you feel tired. Even when you feel frustrated. Even when you feel like giving up. Many people do not know this secret. Many people quit at the very moment they are about to succeed. But the truth is simple. When you feel exhausted, when everything seems difficult, that is often the moment just before your breakthrough. Imagine a runner in a race. His legs ache. His lungs burn. His body feels weak. He feels ready to stop. But just 10 meters ahead is the finish line. That small distance feels impossible at first. The pain feels stronger than the hope. Many runners stop here, many fail to finish. But those who push forward, who dig deep, who use every last bit of strength, they cross the line. That is the hidden truth. Breakthrough is often waiting right after the hardest part. Contrast this. Tired versus breakthrough. Right now, you may feel exhausted. Your mind may be tired. Your energy may be low. You may think, I cannot continue. I am too weak. I am too slow. But if you take one more step, one more action, one more effort, you may find that success is just beyond this moment. You cannot see it yet, but it is there, waiting for you. Many learners of English feel the same. They practice, study, and try hard. They memorize words, repeat sentences, and watch videos. But progress seems slow. They feel exhausted. They feel frustrated. They feel like stopping. But the hidden truth is that every small effort adds up. Every sentence you practice brings you closer. Every mistake you correct brings you closer. Every small step is moving you toward breakthrough. Repeat after me. I am close. I can do this. Say it slowly. Say it with strength. Let these words remind you that exhaustion is not the end. Let them remind you that success often comes when you feel like quitting. Let them remind you that your breakthrough is near, even if you cannot see it yet. Think about famous people who achieved greatness. Many of them felt tired, frustrated, and hopeless before they succeeded. Writers stared at blank pages for hours. Athletes trained until their muscles ached. Students studied long nights without seeing immediate results. Each of them wanted to quit at some point. Each of them felt tired. And each of them discovered the hidden truth. Success was just around the corner. Contrast again, tired versus breakthrough. Feeling exhausted does not mean failure. Feeling tired does not mean you are weak. Feeling frustrated does not mean your journey is over. These are signs that you are close. These are signs that your effort is working. These are signs that your breakthrough is near. You only need to continue one more step, one more try, one more action. Imagine your own learning journey. Perhaps today you forgot words. Perhaps you stumbled over sentences. Perhaps you felt shy speaking English. These are normal. These are signs that you are growing. Every small mistake, every hesitation, every moment of doubt is preparing you for a breakthrough. The moment you keep going, despite the tiredness, is the moment success begins. Many people give up too early. They stop when they are tired. They stop when they feel slow. They stop when they think progress is invisible. And then they wonder, why did I fail? Why didn't I improve? The answer is simple. They quit before their breakthrough. The hidden truth is that the hardest moment often comes just before success. That is when champions are made, when learners grow, when dreams begin to come true. Think of it like climbing a mountain. The path is steep. Your legs ache. Your lungs burn. You feel like you cannot take another step. But just over the next ridge is the top. You cannot see it yet, but it is there. One more step. One more handhold. One more push. That is all it takes. The top is waiting. The reward is waiting. Your success is waiting. Repeat again. I am close. I can do this. Let these words fuel your courage. Let them remind you that tiredness is temporary. Let them remind you that breakthrough is near. Let them remind you that every effort you make now matters. Every small step brings you closer. Every word you speak brings you closer. Every sentence you practice brings you closer. Think about your future self. Imagine how proud you will feel. Imagine how confident you will feel. Imagine speaking English fluently, understanding conversations, reading books, and expressing your thoughts with ease. This success is closer than you think. You are closer than you think. And the moment to take action is now, even if you feel tired. Take a deep breath. Feel your strength. Even if you feel weak, you can continue. Even if you feel frustrated, you can continue. Even if progress feels slow, you can continue. The secret is to keep going. The hidden truth is that success is near when you feel tired. Keep moving. One more sentence, one more word, one more effort. You are almost there. Remember clearly, tiredness is temporary. Effort creates breakthroughs. Pain prepares you for success. Every small step matters. Every small action adds up. You are closer than you think. You are stronger than you feel. You are capable of continuing, even when it is difficult. Your breakthrough is near. Your success is waiting. Section 6. You are closer than you think. You think you are far. You look at your goal and see a long, impossible path. You look at your English learning and feel slow. You think, I am too far. I will never reach this. You compare yourself to others and feel even smaller. You feel frustrated. You feel tired. You feel lost. But here is the truth. You are closer than you think. Yes, closer. Every word you learned counts. Every sentence you spoke counts. Every mistake you corrected counts. Even when it feels like you are not moving, you are growing. Slow progress is still progress. Invisible growth is still real growth. Contrast this. Slow perception versus real progress. You may feel that 1 hour of study does nothing. You may feel that repeating a word 10 times is too little. You may feel that reading one paragraph is not enough. But these small steps matter. They are building your skills silently, steadily, and powerfully. Each day adds up. Each effort matters. Each repetition creates change. Think about your journey so far. Remember the first word you learned. Remember the first sentence you could read. Remember the first time you understood someone speaking English. Did it feel fast? No. Did it feel easy? No. But you did it. And look at yourself now. You can understand more. You can speak more. You can read more. You are closer than you think. Many learners feel frustrated because progress seems invisible. They do not notice small improvements. They do not notice small victories. But these victories are real. Every correct sentence is a victory. Every understood word is a victory. Every new skill is a victory. Slowly, you are becoming stronger. Slowly, you are becoming confident. Slowly, you are becoming the learner you want to be. Repeat after me. I am getting better. Say it slowly. Say it with hope. Say it with courage. Let these words remind you that growth is happening. Let them remind you that even slow progress adds up. Let them remind you that you are closer than you think to achieving your English learning goals. Contrast again. Feeling far versus being close. Feeling far comes from comparison, impatience, and doubt. Being close comes from persistence, focus, and action. The more you practice, the closer you get. The more you try, the closer you get. Even when it feels slow, even when it feels hard, every effort brings you nearer. Think of a seed planted in the soil. You water it. You give it sunlight. You wait. Days pass and you do not see growth. You feel that nothing is happening. But below the surface, roots are forming. Slowly, silently, the seed grows. And one day it sprouts. One day it blooms. Your progress is like this seed. It may feel slow. It may feel invisible. But growth is happening. You are closer than you think. Every learner faces moments of doubt. moments when they feel far from success, moments when they compare themselves to others and feel discouraged. But the secret is simple. Keep going. Keep practicing. Keep learning. Slowly, quietly, your skill grows. Slowly, your confidence grows. Slowly, your dreams become reality. You are closer than you think. Imagine yourself speaking English confidently. Imagine understanding conversations easily. Imagine reading books without stopping. Imagine expressing your thoughts clearly. This is not far away. You are closer than you think. Each small effort you make today is a step towards this reality. Each word you learn, each sentence you speak, each lesson you complete brings you nearer. Many people stop because they feel slow. They stop because progress seems invisible. They stop because they doubt themselves. But those who continue, even when it is slow, are the ones who succeed. They keep taking small steps. They keep learning. They keep practicing. They keep moving forward. And slowly, silently, they reach their goal. You can do the same. Contrast perception versus reality. Feeling far versus being close. Feeling far can make you frustrated, impatient, and discouraged. Being close means hope, motivation, and confidence. You may feel tired, you may feel slow, you may feel invisible. But the reality is that every step matters. Every effort counts. Every small action brings you closer. Take a moment to reflect. Look back at how much you have learned. Look back at how far you have come. Notice your small victories. Notice your progress. Each one is proof that you are moving forward. Each one is proof that you are closer than you think. Each one is proof that your effort is real and meaningful. Repeat again. I am getting better. Say it with confidence. Say it with hope. Let these words fill you with motivation. Let them remind you that even when progress seems slow, growth is happening. Let them remind you that you are stronger than you feel. Let them remind you that success is closer than you imagine. Your journey is real. Your efforts are real. Your growth is real. You are closer than you think. Keep moving forward. Keep learning. Keep practicing. One word, one sentence, one lesson at a time. Your breakthrough is near. Your progress is real. Your dream is possible. Section 7. Small steps. Create big results. You don't need to study for 3 hours. You don't need to memorize 100 words in one day. You don't need to be perfect. Many learners believe that big results come from big effort all at once. They think they need to spend hours, days, or weeks at a time to see progress. But the truth is very different. The secret to success is small steps, repeated every day. Small steps create big results. Contrast this. Small versus big impact. A small action may feel tiny, almost invisible. One sentence practiced. One word learned. One short video watched. These may seem too small to matter. But small steps, done consistently, create powerful change. Small actions add up over time, and their impact becomes enormous. One step today can lead to progress tomorrow. One step repeated builds habits, skills, and confidence. Many learners stop because they feel their effort is too small. They think, this is not enough. I cannot change in just 10 minutes. But 10 minutes today is better than 0 minutes. One word learned today is better than no word at all. One sentence practiced today is better than silence. Every small step matters. Every small action builds momentum. Every small effort brings you closer to your goal. Think about a famous athlete. They do not become champions in one day. They train daily, often in small ways. One push-up, one lap, one practice repetition. Each small effort seems minor, but over months and years, those small efforts become their strength. They build endurance, skill, and confidence. They create big results from small steps. You can do the same with English. Repeat after me. Small steps, big results. Say it slowly. Say it with focus. Say it with belief. Let these words remind you that your effort is not too small. Let them remind you that every action counts. Let them remind you that each step you take today is building your future. Contrast again. Small action versus big impact. You may think one lesson, one word, one sentence does not matter. But these small steps create lasting change. They form habits. They build confidence. They make you stronger. You may not see immediate results, but over time, the effect is huge. Small steps are the secret to achieving your goals. Imagine this: 10 minutes of learning English today. One new word. One simple sentence. You repeat it again. You speak it aloud. You write it down. It feels small. It feels simple. But you repeat this every day. Slowly, your vocabulary grows. Slowly, your confidence grows. Slowly, you can speak more fluently. 10 minutes today leads to mastery tomorrow. Small steps, big results. Many learners wait for a perfect day, a long study session, or an amazing opportunity to improve. But perfect days are rare. Long sessions are exhausting. Opportunities may not always appear. The secret is to start small, here and now. 10 minutes today is more powerful than 3 hours tomorrow that never happens. Small steps give you control. Small steps give you confidence. Small steps give results. Think about your own progress. How many small things have you done already? How many words have you learned? How many sentences have you practiced? Each one is a small victory. Each one is a step forward. Each one adds to your growth. The more small steps you take, the closer you get to fluency. Small actions build big results. Repeat again. Small steps, big results. Feel the words in your voice. Feel their power. Let them remind you that you do not need perfection to succeed. Let them remind you that progress comes from effort, not from speed. Let them remind you that every small action matters. Every repetition matters. Every moment you try matters. Contrast once more. Small effort versus big results. Small effort may feel minor, unimportant, or invisible. Big results may feel far away, impossible, or overwhelming. But the truth is that big results are made from small effort. Every word you learn, every sentence you practice, every lesson you finish builds momentum. Slowly, step by step, you achieve mastery. Slowly, step by step, you see real results. Imagine a tree growing from a seed. At first, it seems small, weak, and invisible. It does not appear to move. But each day, it grows a little. Its roots strengthen. Its trunk thickens. Its branches reach higher. One day, it becomes strong and tall. The big tree is the result of small steps taken over time. Your English learning is the same. Small steps create big results. Every learner has the power to take small steps. Every learner has the power to practice a little today. Every learner has the power to repeat a word, speak a sentence, or watch a lesson. These small actions, when done consistently, create lasting change. You can transform your learning, your confidence, and your future. Small steps are your secret power. Small steps are your path to success. Remember this clearly. You do not need long hours. You do not need perfection. You do not need immediate results. You need consistency. You need small steps repeated every day. You need courage to continue, even in small ways. Each small effort builds momentum. Each small step builds skill. Each small action builds confidence. Small steps create big results. Section 8. The runner at the last 10 meters. Imagine a runner 10 meters from the finish. His legs are heavy, his lungs burn. Sweat drips down his face. Every muscle in his body aches. He feels exhausted. He feels tired. He feels like stopping. The finish line is so close, yet it seems almost impossible to reach. Many people would quit at this moment. Many people would fall. Many people would give up. But some runners push forward. They use their last strength. They say to themselves, "Just a little more. I can do this." They focus on the goal. They focus on the finish line. They push past the pain, past the tiredness, past the fear. That is the secret of champions. That is the hidden truth of success. The hardest moments often come just before victory. Contrast this: quit versus push forward. Quitting feels easy. It feels safe. You stop moving. You rest. You avoid the pain, but the cost is heavy. You lose the chance to win. You lose the glory. You lose the satisfaction of knowing that you tried everything. On the other hand, pushing forward feels hard. It feels uncomfortable. Every step hurts. Every breath burns. But the reward is priceless: success, triumph, and the satisfaction of giving your all. Think about learning English. Some days you feel like the runner. You feel exhausted from studying. You feel tired from repeating words. You feel frustrated from making mistakes. You may think, "I cannot continue. I will never get better." That is the moment when many learners stop. But the moment you take one more step, speak one more sentence, practice one more word, you move closer to your goal. You are 10 meters from your own finish line. Repeat after me. I can finish. Say it slowly. Say it with determination. Let these words remind you that you are strong. Let them remind you that your efforts matter. Let them remind you that the finish line is closer than you think. Every small action now can lead to a breakthrough. Every step now can lead to victory. Every effort now can lead to triumph. Imagine the runner again. His legs shake. His vision blurs. He hears nothing but his heartbeat. The finish line is just ahead. Every second counts. One false step could make him stumble. One pause could make him fail. The tension is high. The urgency is real. Yet he keeps moving. He does not give up. He does not stop. He focuses on the goal and moves forward with all his remaining energy. Contrast again. Stopping versus continuing. Stopping feels safe. Continuing feels painful. But pain is temporary. Failure is permanent if you stop. Victory is possible if you push through. The runner knows that triumph comes only to those who refuse to give up. The runner knows that effort matters more than comfort. The runner knows that the last 10 meters define the race. The lesson is clear. Your breakthrough comes when you refuse to quit. Think about your own journey. Maybe you are learning new words. Maybe you are struggling to speak sentences. Maybe reading feels difficult. Maybe listening feels impossible. These are your last 10 meters. You may feel tired. You may feel frustrated. You may feel hopeless. But if you push forward, if you try one more sentence, if you repeat one more word, if you practice one more time, you will move closer to victory. Your finish line is near. Many people stop before the breakthrough. They quit just before the reward. They fall just before the victory. But those who continue, those who take one more step, those who push past the pain, reach the finish line. Their triumph is real. Their success is undeniable. Their confidence grows. Their strength grows. Their joy is immense. And this can be your experience too. Repeat again. I can finish. Say it with strength. Say it with belief. Say it with courage. Feel your power. Feel your determination. Feel your ability to continue even when it seems impossible. These words are your fuel. These words are your energy. These words are your reminder that the finish line is closer than you imagine. Imagine your own success. Speaking English fluently. Understanding conversations easily. Expressing yourself with confidence. Each word, each sentence, each lesson is like a step for the runner. Each small effort brings you closer to the finish line. The breakthrough is near. The progress is real. The reward is waiting. You only need to continue. One more effort, one more try, one more step. The lesson is simple. The last 10 meters are the hardest, but they are also the most important. Pain, tiredness, frustration, and fear will appear. But if you push forward, you will succeed. You will achieve. You will reach your goal. You will cross your own finish line. Triumph is waiting for those who refuse to quit. Triumph is waiting for you. Remember clearly, stopping now feels easy. Continuing now feels hard. But the finish line is real. The reward is real. The breakthrough is real. You are stronger than your pain. You are closer than your fear. You are capable of crossing the line. Say it one more time. I can finish. Let these words guide you. Let these words motivate you. Let these words empower you. Your success is near. Your breakthrough is waiting. Your victory is 10 meters ahead. Section 9. I'm running beside you. You are not alone. Even if you feel tired, even if you feel lost, even if you feel like giving up, you are not alone. I am here with you. I am running beside you. I am not just watching you struggle. I am walking, running, and moving forward with you. You do not need to face this journey by yourself. Many learners feel isolated. They feel that nobody understands their struggle. They feel that their mistakes, their fear, and their doubts are theirs alone. But the truth is, every learner has challenges. Every learner faces obstacles. Every learner feels tired at some point. The difference is not in the struggle. It is in knowing that someone is beside you, guiding you, supporting you. Contrast this. Lost versus guided. When you feel lost, every step seems heavy. Every sentence seems difficult. Every lesson feels like a mountain. But when someone is running beside you, when someone is encouraging you, when someone is reminding you of your strength, suddenly the path feels lighter. Suddenly, the mountain feels climbable. Suddenly, the journey feels possible. Think about learning English. You may forget words. You may feel shy speaking. You may make mistakes and feel embarrassed. These moments are real. They are part of your journey. But I am here to remind you, mistakes are not failure. Shyness is not weakness. Forgetting is not defeat. These are signs that you are trying, learning, and growing. You are moving forward, even if it feels slow. Repeat after me. I am not alone. Say it slowly. Say it with belief. Say it with courage. Let these words remind you that support is always near. Let them remind you that guidance can light your path. Let them remind you that even when progress feels invisible, you are moving forward with someone beside you. Contrast again. Struggling alone versus moving with guidance. Alone, you may feel discouraged. Alone, you may feel tired. Alone, you may want to quit. But when you feel the support of a mentor, a friend, or a guide, suddenly your energy returns. Suddenly your focus sharpens. Suddenly your confidence grows. This is the power of guidance. This is the power of encouragement. This is the power of someone running beside you. Many learners face moments of doubt. They ask themselves, am I improving? Am I making progress? Will I ever reach my goal? These questions are normal. Every learner asks them. But here is the truth. Progress is happening even if you cannot see it yet. You are practicing, learning, and growing every day. And I am here to remind you, the steps you take matter. The effort you give matters. You are moving forward. You are not lost. Imagine walking through a dark path alone. You feel afraid. You do not know what is ahead. You may stumble. You may fall. But now imagine a mentor walking beside you, shining a light on the path. Suddenly, you see where to step. Suddenly, you feel safer. Suddenly, you feel capable. That is how guidance transforms struggle. That is how encouragement empowers you. That is how you can move forward, even when it feels impossible. Now, think about your dream. Maybe it is speaking English fluently. Maybe it is understanding conversations easily. Maybe it is expressing yourself clearly. Every small step you take brings you closer to your dream. And I am here, running beside you, cheering you on, reminding you that every word matters, every sentence matters, every effort matters. You are not walking this path alone. Repeat again. I am not alone. Say it with strength. Say it with hope. Say it with motivation. Feel the power in your voice. Let these words remind you that guidance is always near. Let them remind you that support is always possible. Let them remind you that your journey can be lighter when someone runs beside you, helping you, encouraging you, and reminding you of your strength. Contrast. Lost versus guided one more time. Feeling lost can make the journey feel impossible. Feeling guided can make the journey feel achievable. When you have someone beside you, moments of doubt become opportunities. Moments of fear become moments of courage. Moments of tiredness become moments of determination. You are stronger with guidance. You are empowered with encouragement. You are capable with support. Here is a question for you. Will you take the next step toward your dream today? Even a small step counts. Even a small effort matters. Even a tiny action can bring you closer to your goal. You are not alone. I am here with you. Together, we move forward. Together, we grow. Together, we achieve. Remember clearly, you are not running this race alone. You have support. You have guidance. You have encouragement. You have someone reminding you of your strength, your courage, and your potential. Every step you take is a step forward. Every effort you make is a step toward your dream. And I am beside you every step of the way. Imagine the power of moving forward together. Imagine the confidence that comes from encouragement. Imagine the hope that comes from guidance. You can achieve your dreams. You can grow. You can succeed. And you are not alone. I am running beside you, reminding you, motivating you, and supporting you every step of the way. Section 10. Final push. Don't give up. Not today. This is the moment. Today is the day. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not someday. Today. Right now. You feel tired. You feel frustrated. You feel like stopping. You may be thinking, maybe I cannot do this. Maybe I should rest. Maybe I will try later. But this is the moment that defines your journey. This is the moment to continue. Contrast this. Quit versus continue. Quitting feels easy. You can stop. You can rest. You can avoid discomfort, but the cost of quitting is heavy. You lose progress. You lose opportunity. You lose the chance to see what you are capable of. Continuing feels hard. Every step requires effort. Every word you practice requires focus. Every small action matters. but the reward for continuing is immense. Success, growth, and triumph are waiting for those who refuse to give up. Think about small versus big impact. You may feel your effort is small. You may think one word learned today is too little. One sentence spoken today is too small. One lesson completed today seems minor. But small actions create big results. Every effort builds your skill. Every small step strengthens your confidence. Every little victory moves you closer to your goal. Today, you can take one small step that changes your tomorrow. Repeat after me. I will keep going. I will not give up. Say it slowly. Say it with courage. Say it with determination. Feel the power in your voice. Let these words remind you that every step counts. Let them remind you that your effort is meaningful. Let them remind you that your journey continues as long as you refuse to stop. Imagine a mountain climber. The peak is hidden in clouds. The path is steep. His legs are sore. His hands are raw. Every step feels heavy. Every breath feels painful. Many climbers would stop. Many climbers would turn back. But the climber who continues, who pushes through exhaustion, reaches the top. The view, the achievement, the triumph are worth every step. Your journey is the same. Your efforts are the climb. Your success is the peak. Contrast again, stopping versus continuing. Stopping feels safe, comfortable, and simple. Continuing feels hard, tiring, and uncertain. But pain is temporary. Effort leads to growth. Persistence leads to mastery. Every step you take today matters more than all the comfort you could feel by stopping. Every effort you make today has a lasting impact on your future. Think about your English learning. One word practiced. One sentence spoken. One lesson completed. You may think it is too little. You may feel that progress is invisible. But these small actions build skill, confidence, and fluency over time. One effort today brings you closer to your goal than hours of hesitation or doubt. Small steps create big results. Keep moving, keep learning, keep speaking. Repeat again. I will keep going. I will not give up. Say it with power. Say it with focus. Feel the energy in your voice. Let these words fuel your determination. Let them remind you that every action counts. Let them remind you that success is closer than you imagine. Let them remind you that your dream is possible if you take one more step today. Imagine your future self, fluent in English, confident in speaking, understanding conversations, reading books with ease, expressing thoughts clearly. This future is waiting for you. Each word you learn today, each sentence you speak today, each lesson you complete today is a step toward this future. You are closer than you think. Your efforts matter. Your persistence matters. Your determination matters. Contrast, comfort versus action. Comfort feels good in the short term. It feels safe. It feels easy. But action, even small action, builds your future. Action creates momentum. Action leads to mastery. Action transforms dreams into reality. Today, you have the choice. Will you stop and rest, or will you take one more step toward your dream? The choice is yours. The moment is now. Many learners give up because they focus only on difficulty. They feel tired. They feel slow. They feel invisible. But your breakthrough often comes right after the hardest moment. The moment you keep going despite fatigue is the moment change begins. The moment you continue despite frustration is the moment success grows. Today can be your breakthrough moment. Today can be your triumph. Take a deep breath. Feel your strength. Even if you are exhausted, even if you feel frustrated, even if progress feels slow, you can continue. Small effort now can create big impact later. Small steps today build your skills tomorrow. Small persistence today creates your success tomorrow. Remember, effort matters more than speed. Consistency matters more than perfection. And courage matters more than comfort. Repeat once more. I will keep going. I will not give up. Say it with confidence. Say it with hope. Say it with determination. Let these words guide you. Let these words remind you that your journey is real. Let these words remind you that your dream is possible. Let these words remind you that your breakthrough is near. Let these words remind you that your success is waiting. Now, here is the most important question. Are you ready to take one more step today? One small step. One word. One sentence. One lesson. That step can change everything. That step brings you closer to your goal. That step moves you toward your dream. The moment is now. The opportunity is here. Take it. Continue. Push forward. Your success is waiting. Your future is waiting. You are capable. You are strong. You are ready. If this message helped you, like the video, subscribe, and learn English with motivation every day. Your journey continues. I'm here with you. Repeat slowly. I will keep learning. I will grow every day.